with a body count shirt on, and I had a pistol, and I was going to get a loaf of bread and a gallon of milk during the riots with a gun. And they're like, who is this? This is this white dude, man. He's just like
something's not
like
right.
Too crazy. Yeah. We got to get him down with our crew. And they started asking me about what I did, and I did music and photography and stuff.
Cool.
And so they had me over anytime they could. I was over their house. It's in North Hollywood. Was where D-Rock used to live.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And I used to go to hang out with him a lot. He was really a close friend of mine.
Yeah, I used to be out in Barham Boulevard kind of area for a little while.
Okay.
My friend on the Oakwood apartments that all the kind of kid stars and stuff would stay in. My friend used to go to, he was like interning at Miramax, and I went out there and stayed there with
it's
him.
Weird how that's sectioned off, like Simi Valley is for the cops. And then the porn stars live off of Topanga Canyon. Yeah. It's like weird. They're all like in groups. It's really strange.
Yep, sequestered.
Yeah.
Cliques.
But so then, anyway, thanks to Brian Hand.
Now
with Creative Time Photography for...
The story will be told. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The story will be told.
Thanks, Brian. You're standing back there smiling. I'm a smiling guy.
But don't ask him to do any projects now until this movie's over. I'm sure it's going to take up all his time.
Yeah.
Until the drummer's found.
We have a bunch of people that help us with things, like Faith Eamon helps us doing still photography. Like she did the shot on the record.
Yeah, nice.
With Danny I, our first drummer, drummer number one.
Yeah.
And that was at the Westerly train station. That came out really good.
Yeah, you guys look pretty imposing.
Faith Eamon.
Imposing.
You can find these guys on Facebook, too, if you guys need to connect with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been called many things, but imposing's not one of them.
Actually, you look pretty relaxed in this photo. Everyone else is like, yeah.
I thought it came out awesome.
What's going on? And now you guys are probably have plenty of skills and things outside of what's going on in Darkitecht too. Bagman, you were saying you do a lot of graphics and things like that.
Yeah, I do Lord Matt graphics. Always looking to do logos and all sorts of things for bands. So, anybody listening out there has a band.
Yeah.
And they're looking for somebody to do, pretty decent logo for them. Give me an idea of what you want, and, I could probably throw something together.
Sweet.
I also do official FN radio, which is internet.
Yeah.
This is FM, but that's internet. And do a show called The Nation of Decimation every Tuesday night. As a matter of fact, I just came from that. So I got to watch what I say because we are
You're
off
in
the hook
internet
there.
mode, yeah.
Yeah, and we pretty much just no holes barred what we say on there. But it's
cool.
8 to 11, and basically what we do is independent metal from all over the world.
Yeah.
We got bands from Indonesia. We do bands from Australia, Germany, New York, New Jersey, across the United States. We played the Philippines tonight. We did something by there.
Yeah.
Thailand. We played something from Thailand tonight.
Oh.
So, if you want to hear a little more local metal vein stuff or independent metal stuff, you can tune into officialfnradio.com. Check that out.
Yeah, you've had my band on there before, so I appreciate
as a matter of fact,
it.
you guys were in there in the studio and everything, and you could see how we're a little unrestrained.
Yeah. So it's cool. Yeah. So you were off the air for a little while, but now you're back on. And
what happened was the radio station had to close for a little while. Knob is the owner, Bob Marino, and he basically needed to tend to a newborn that arrived in the family and stuff. So
they need tending.
But, the local metal scene here in Connecticut kind of, forced him to kind of rethink about coming back and stuff. And I'm glad he did, because now we're back rolling again. And it's a good time, and there's nothing but great things planned for it. So
yeah, it's like I said, I've been playing in Connecticut before, and I've been through a few different incarnations of scenes and stuff. But it's right now is a really cool time. It's everybody that we seem to run into. That's another Connecticut band, or just pretty down to earth and friendly. Probably because they've all been through some of the similar travails that the rest of us have.
If you've been in a band, you've had your heart broken a million times already. You've been probably kicked out. You probably left. Any number of things that happen. But it's really kind of self-torture to be in a band, because you put a lot into it, and then sometimes you lose that. Mm-hmm. By leaving a band or having a band fall apart for some reason or another.
It's like, you know, the ones that don't take it seriously are the ones that gotta go.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just kind of 1 foot in, dabbling in the waters. Yeah.
And Mike Simmons has got quite an extensive background
Mike,
too.
What's going on?
Tell him what's up, Mike. Tell him about it.
Yeah, man. I'm from New York originally, and I used to do some session. I did some session work down there. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Paid that expensive rent. And I did that. And I used to be in a speed metal band called Preacher. It was cool. We were bound together for about 3.5 years.
Sweet.
And the guitarist knew Ace Frehley, right? So we're playing this place in Hawthorne, New York. And he goes, Ace Frehley's coming down, you know, to come check us out. I'm like, get out of my face with that.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice try.
So we're on stage, and I'm playing, and we're headbanging, and we're sweating and doing all this stuff. And I had one eye on the audience, was waiting to see this guy come in. I said, Ace Frehley ain't showing up. Ace Frehley will hang out here. Right? So we're playing. We get like 3/4 through the end of our set, you know, and this tall man comes walking in. I said, that's him. That was Ace Frehley. He came, checked out our band. He came in, he jammed with us, and that was cool. And he produced a demo for us that nothing really ever happened with, so the band just exploded. So I just went home and played bass and just practiced. I get a phone call. My father goes, dude, it's some guy named Ace Frehley on the phone for you. I'm like, really? So I pick it up. He's like, yeah, I need a guy to come play. I'm like,
that's me.
Who are you telling? So you know, I worked with him for about 19 months.
That's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, I got to work with him, and that was it. That's the one important thing I did.
Hey.
And you know, it's good for the resume, I guess. You know,
absolutely, yeah.
Like I said, after that, you know, I've been in other bands, and I've done some more session work and did some teaching, and stuff like that.
That's cool.
You know, but
I'm glad you're in Darkitecht now. So
I'm very glad I'm in Darkitecht, you know.
I am too.
Me three.
I'm glad I'm in Darkitecht. It's one of those bands that they actually say, go ahead and play the way you play.
Yeah, that's another thing. Sometimes you're in a band and you have to kind of adapt yourself to a certain style, and you're not playing what you really want to play.
Because my normal style for a lot of people, they consider that, oh, you're overplaying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not overplaying, dude. You are. You know?
You know, that's what I really enjoy about these guys is when I come up with a melody, and it wasn't always the case in the past, when I come up with a melody and I throw it against the wall, we usually can come up with something really cool out of it, even if it's modified or we use a mutated version of that. Sure. You know, it's like we come up with these ideas and we're all seasoned enough so that, you know, we can turn it into something even better than the original idea that came by. Yeah. Like we'll come in with an idea. Any one of us will come in with an idea, and we can turn it into a 20-minute song.
That's beautiful.
Awesome,
It's beautiful because I'm glad we have the gift of modular composition. Yeah. We don't have to sit down and just go, oh, well, we're going to write a tune. Well, we don't do it like that because I've heard music written like that, and it sounds like it was written that way.
Sure, yeah.
To me, that sounds rushed. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's like, oh crap, we gotta have 5 songs.
It'll be verse, chorus, bridge, lead solo.
Verse, chorus.
Yeah, verse, chorus. Yeah, it's not gonna be like that with us. Yeah. No, in fact, some of the stuff we do forwards and backwards. We do the first half of the song forwards, and then the progressions are backwards.
And take it out, Yeah,
and that hurts us a lot, and when we're trying to get a drummer, that particular song, because if it's backwards. You know, so
we get really frustrated. And it's actually very funny. I don't laugh at them, but I'm not, you know, physically laughing at them.
I don't laugh at them, but I am
laughing at the situation.
I'm mentally laughing at them because they're supposed to be the timekeeper guy, and I'm like, dude, it goes like this. And it's like, no.
And they probably think, well, I know where this song's going to go. I know what's going to happen. And they don't.
And Darkitecht's not like that. It's not. We have the one cool thing about us is we're the most unpredictable. You know, because even with some of the there's great bands out there, you know, I'm not trying to put anybody down or say anything like that. There's some great bands out there, but to be honest with you, you can put on some of their music and know what to expect. Not with us. That is not the plan.
Cool. Yeah.
With us.
He's right about that. I can't disagree with
us. It's like Jedi mind tricks. You see,
even the current stuff that we're writing right now, you know, is going to be different from what we've got already. You know, it's going to be a lot different, actually, I think.
Sweet. All right, well, let me Tell everybody they are listening to WWUH West Hartford at 91.3 FM and also at WAPJ Torrington 89.9 FM, WDJW Summers 89.7 FM, and at WWEB Wallingford 89.9 FM. Streaming live as well on the web at WWUH.org. So you can fire it up on your phone or your computer and what have you. This is the House of Zazz. Darkitecht are in the house.
Yep.
And we'll play another track off. How about The Answers Why?
Absolutely.
All right, let's fire that up. Maybe we could talk about some of the future plans of the band and what's going on,
cool.
New songs and all that stuff when we come back on. So,
sure.
If you want to hear something, call in 860-768-4701. That's 860-768-4701. Here's some Darkitecht.
Ooh.